So if I ever said I'm sorry, yo, well fuck it, I take it back. I'm never missing nothing, cause there's something you fucking lack. There's not an ounce of power, man, I'm sorry, you're fucking whack. It's nice to you should try, but now you're nothing like N.Y.C. If I ever said I'm sorry, yo, well fuck it, I take it back. I'm never missing nothing, cause there's something you fucking lack. There's not an ounce of power, man, I'm sorry, you're fucking whack. It's nice to you should try, but now you're nothing like N.Y.C.
Yo, how's it going, guys? It's the Miggity Mac, Danny, coming back with another episode of the Danny Mac Show. Just want to talk a bit more about the riots. It says New York N.Y.C protesters defy curfew, which police again aggressively enforce. Live updates. Protesters defy the curfew, again police surround crowds and charge in. A week has passed since protesters set up, angry and energized by the killing in police custody of George Floyd in Minneapolis, first spurred into New York City streets. On Thursday, despite a citywide curfew that was aggressively enforced by police officers the night before, thousands of people were still on the streets in large gatherings in Brooklyn, Manhattan and the Bronx after 8 p.m. The intensity of the police crackdown appeared somewhat lesser than the night before, with fewer violent confrontations, but police officers continued to surround protesters, box them in, and then charge in aggressively at crowds after to break them up. This has got to stop, really. Like, when I was growing up, I used to be a massive punk rocker. Like, I used to go around shouting ACAB, all coppers are bastards, and if a police officer spoke to me, I'd be like, sorry officer, my mum had told me not to speak to bastards. I'd be rude to them and stuff. But then I kind of grew up and thought, oh no, I'm just being a dickhead to them without any reason. But the reality of the situation is, I was right all along. All coppers are bastards. There's no two ways around it. The stuff that I've seen over the last week is absolutely, I can't get my head around it. I'm really lucky that I live in England, because our police officers are trained a little better and they don't tend to use too much excessive force. But in saying that, I got a scar on my cheek from a police officer, and I also got strip searched and the blue bed mat put on top of me while they stomped on me. But the whole point of the mat was it didn't leave bruises. So yeah, it doesn't just happen to black people, it happens to white people as well. But I also didn't help myself, because I shouldn't have been in them situations in the first place. But at some point in time, you have to stand your ground, and you have to stand up and be a voice for those who cannot be heard. I swear that's a lyric. I think it's a ranted lyric. But I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. But I'll leave the rest of the article in the description. Much love and keep having a nice day.
So if I ever said I'm sorry, yo, well fuck it, I take it back. I'm never missing nothing, cause there's something you fucking lack. There's not an ounce of power, man, I'm sorry, you're fucking whack. It's nice to you should try, but now you're nothing like N.Y.C. If I ever said I'm sorry, yo, well fuck it, I take it back. I'm never missing nothing, cause there's something you fucking lack. There's not an ounce of power, man, I'm sorry, you're fucking whack.